Welcome back to another episode of Stanis Life. Photography is a great activity to deepen into alone and enjoy some time with yourself. However, photography can also be a great activity to do together with friends. Lately, I've been spending some time with my cousin, who is more like a brother to me and who is also getting into film photography. To celebrate us living in the same city and his newly acquired 35mm camera, we decided to go together on a photo walk in the Garten Der Welt in Berlin.
That's my weed stash here, man.
I think it's such a powerful experience to share a passion for similar things. It was so cool to see Victor explore this place with me and try to capture it. When I saw the photos that came out, I realized how familiar some of his images feel to me. And I thought it could be a great opportunity to reflect and talk a little bit about the things we tend to do when starting out in photography and how to become more intentional and confident at what we do. One of the things that differentiates a photo taken on a 35mm film camera compared to an image taken on a smartphone is the super shallow depth of field that you can get. I remember looking at my first photos and thinking how beautifully everything melted away in those out of focus areas. After taking many different photos on wide open apertures, I remember realizing how, while for some subjects such as portraits, shallow depth of field is amazing, for subjects like architecture or landscapes, it doesn't really work the way I imagined it. That is because the aperture not only controls your exposure and how shallow the depth of field is going to get, but can also cause vignetting and diffraction. And while some of these qualities can be desired when taking portraits, to take a sharp and clean photo of a building, you probably want to take a different approach. get the sharpest results, you're gonna have to stop down that aperture to achieve a deep depth of field. This will push you to pick a slower shutter speed, which is fine because that building is not really going anywhere. Stopping down the aperture will also give you a more evenly exposed image, so no more vignetting. Beware of stopping down too much, as this may cause your details to soften up again due to the physical effects of diffraction.
Raz, dwa.
These are my tips for you to try out when going on your next photo walk. While to some people these practices may seem pretty obvious, for me it took a ridiculously long time to figure them out. This technical knowledge and compositional techniques can be most easily acquired through experience, so call your friends or don't and go out and take some photos. Share your images, print your favorites, and enjoy being in the moment. I think my favorite image from this session is the one of the amphitheater with the apartment buildings in the background. Although I must say that I'm a big fan of the entire roll. I was very pleasantly surprised when scanning these images, so I guess that's something worth celebrating too. I want to thank Victor for being a great friend, and I want to thank you for staying with me until the very end of this episode. If you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more. If you would like to express your support even more, you can send me a kind message, or you can check out the Patreon page that I have created, where you can buy a roll of film for me or 5. Either way, it goes a really long way. It feels really great to be here, and I will see you next time.